Can you guys hear me now? Okay, good. I don't know what the heck happened. I was wondering why I was like asking questions and nobody was saying anything. All right, once everybody gets back on, we're only gonna be on here for like 5 more minutes. We're almost done here. All right, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was my internet or something. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and continue here. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that you could not hear me. Okay, so last one we talked about was this question. We started with the $5 because that was that shipping fee. And then we went up the $6 and then over for the 8 pounds of food. Okay, so that was for Carlos. Now we're going to do the same information, but just for Clarita's. Okay, so the $5 shipping fee, which way would I move for $5 for Clarita's graph?
$5 x-axis.
Good, $5 on the x-axis because now dollars are down here. So I'm going to go over to 5. Okay. So now I want to go back to the $6 for 8 pounds. So which way am I going to move for $6? Is it going to be $6 to the right or $6 up?
$6 to the right.
To the right. Again, anytime it's talking about dollars, we want to move on the x-axis for Clarita, and then pounds would be on the y-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to add 11 right here. So that's going to be $6 this way. And then 8 pounds would go which direction?
Up.
Up. Good. So I'm going to go up to 8. And then I'm going to use my straight edge again to connect those. Okay, so again for Carlos, $5 shipping fee plus another $6 for every 8 pounds of food that you buy. And then for Clarita, the $5 shipping fee is going to be over here. And then we're going to pay an extra $6 for the 8 pounds of food. Okay. So let's see if we can do number 8. Number 8 says, what is the relationship between these two functions?
They're both buying it off online.
They're both buying it offline. Yes. Do they show the same information like those last two that we did?
Yeah, because they're adding an extra $5 to their amount by shipping.
So I know the two graphs look different, but they really show the same thing. The same thing's going on where the dollars and the pounds were just flip-flopped. So do you guys remember the fancy word we called that?
Inverse.
Inverses. Good. So the functions are inverses. And then for the part that says, how do you know? I'm just going to put, this is literally the same as number 4 that we did earlier. So I'm just going to put same as number 4. Okay. And for number 9, they want us to use function notation again. Which one is that one the same as?
Number 5.
Yep, like literally the same exact thing. We're still talking about dollars and pounds, so we still want to use the D and the P. So I'm honestly just going, actually I'll write it out. So for Carlos, that was when we had the capital D, because Carlos's y-axis was talking about dollars. So that was Carlos's. And then Clarita's was the same exact thing, but just flip-flopped. So she's going to have the capital P here, the lowercase d, and then capital D with an exponent of the -1. Okay. So we are going to stop there. What I would like you guys to do on your own is answer number 10. Okay, remember, just try your best. There's 2 companies. The first company was the Canine Catering Company. That's where they sold 7 pounds of food for $5, but there was no shipping fee. The second company was this online company. They didn't really give us a name. It was just some online company. They charged 8 pounds of food, or sorry, they charged $6 for 8 pounds of food, but then you also had to pay $5 in shipping. So you guys are going to talk about which company they should go with and why. Okay, what do you guys think the reasoning why should be when you choose which company?
Well, I believe that they should buy the Brutus by its company because they wouldn't have to pay an extra $5.
Because they wouldn't have to pay an extra $5. Yeah. So whatever you guys think, write it down, but just make sure you come up with a reason why. So obviously we're looking for, the cheaper option here. Remember, when you guys are done, you can check out the task solutions and see if you got that one right. I would like you to at least try it without looking at the answers. Okay, but again, I really don't know if you did or not. So try it on your own and then check your answers when you're done. Do you guys have any questions over anything that we talked about today?
No.
Be afraid to ask. Okay, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is on everything that we do here. The very first lesson is called a develop lesson. So basically what that means is you're going to be learning something new. It's going to be a little confusing and you're not supposed to like totally get it on the first day. That's what all these develop lessons are for. Okay, so like if you're feeling a little confused right now, like that's normal. You're supposed to. Don't freak out. Okay, so we're going to get more into this later on. Okay, like this part should probably be a little confusing for you guys. Okay, because that's something that you haven't seen yet, but they just want you to kind of be exposed to it. They want you to understand that this little -1 sign means inverse, but we're going to talk a lot more about inverses. Okay, but the whole point is that we kind of understand that inverses happen when the x-axis and the y-axis get switched, but they still show the same exact information. Okay, so that's kind of like the takeaway that I want you guys to understand today. Okay, inverses show the same thing, but the X and Y axis are just switched around. Okay, so if you're a little confused still, you're supposed to be there yet. Okay. Okay, so if you guys don't have questions, I'm going to talk about what your homework is going to be. So it's going to be under modules. Okay, the ready, set, go. Again, it's not going to get turned in, but you are going to be taking this quiz before I see you guys again. So this quiz came from these questions. So I would probably look at those and try to do some, because when you take this quiz, it's going to be those same exact questions. Okay. So you're going to take this quiz. You're also going to respond to the discussion questions. There's 2 of them. What's one thing you understood from the lesson today? Okay, so that's going to be your first sentence. Your second sentence is what's one question you still have? So maybe if you didn't understand something, you can jot that down for number 2. Okay, so I would honestly probably do the discussion right now. Probably have questions in your mind right now. So I would probably jot those down right now, and then make sure that you respond to somebody else's question. So maybe somebody put right here, what does inverses mean? And let's say that's something that you understood. That could be something that you respond to. Okay. So those are the only 2 things for homework. Oops, not discussion. Sorry, I need to click here. Okay, so again, these are the only actual assignments that you have. Okay, but this ready, set, go here is going to help you get a good grade on this. And these 2 assignments are going to lock 8 a.m. on Wednesday when we start our next class. So make sure you guys just start working on that stuff right now and get that taken care of, okay? What I would also like you to do before we meet again, don't do the task, but just kind of look at the next one and kind of see what it's talking about. We're still going to be talking about inverses, but I just kind of want you to scan it over and kind of get an idea of what we're going to be doing. All right. So if you guys have questions, you can stay on and ask me. If not, you can get out of here and start working on your homework. Okay.
I could print stuff out, right?
Yes, you can print stuff out.
All right, thank you. Bye.
You're
Have a great
welcome.
rest of
Bye.
your day.
You too.
I'll try.
I also have a question. For number 6 and 7, do you want us to write an answer for that? Because I don't have it printed out.
If
Because
you
it's a graph on both of them.
if you want to take a screenshot, let me share my screen with you just so that way you have it. I'm going to try to get these things printed out for you guys so that way you can have the graphs, because it's going to be kind of hard because we're going to be doing a lot of graphs this year. So take a screenshot of that just so that way you have it.
All right, I got it. So you don't want us to put like a slope or an equation there?
No, you don't have to do it for those ones.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, see you on Wednesday.
All right, see
Bye.
ya. Bye. Do you have a question for me, Zach?
No, it's just I've got to leave.
Oh, okay. I'll see you Wednesday.